In this video, we will highlight the advantages of templates over using just the basic tools in PlanSwift. From the Area Takeoff Item drop-down menu, I'll show you an example. I've chosen Area Cubic Yards. It has a property for depth. To change the property for depth, I have to type in a new value of 5 inches. By contrast, if I come to the Templates window and choose Concrete and select Concrete Slab Cubic Yards, there's a property called Thickness. This property has a drop-down menu with values of commonly used thicknesses. Creating a property like thickness with predefined values can save you lots of time in PlanSwift. The Templates window lives in the right-hand side or panel of PlanSwift. You can organize it by folders and subfolders to keep your items organized. This drop-down menu offers additional functionality to organize your templates. PlanSwift comes preloaded with sample templates, sample parts, sample assemblies, and CSI assemblies. These pre-built templates are designed to help you get started with PlanSwift, but you can also build and customize your own. By clicking on the Templates tab, I have tabs within a tab. Each of these tabs represent the content that I want to keep organized with its folders and subfolder structures. These tabs are what appear in the drop-down menu in the Templates window. Now I'll show an example of how to create your own tab. By clicking on the New Tab button from the ribbon bar, I'm presented with the New Template tab window. I'll name this one Custom. My new tab is empty until I add folders or items. I'll add a linear item and name it Drywall. I will also set the default color to red instead of having it select a random color each time I use this template. Another method of adding templates is to use some of the pre-built templates from PlanSwift to add items to my own custom list of templates. For this example, I'll choose the folder labeled Division 3 Concrete. I'll grab the takeoff item labeled Concrete Area, right-click, and choose Copy. I could also go up to the ribbon bar and choose Copy. Now I'll select my custom tab and I'll right-click and choose Paste. Again, I could go up to the ribbon bar and choose Paste. Using copy and paste can be a great way to save time when you're building your templates. Going back to the Home tab and clicking on the drop-down menu from Templates, I'll point to my custom tab I created, and you can see the templates I created for drywall and concrete area. The templates I created are referred to as items in PlanSwift, and every item has properties. You can right-click and go to Properties or find it on the toolbar. There's also, in the Templates window, a right-click menu, and you can duplicate an item as well. When I open the item properties, you'll see Input, Advanced, and Form. Form is generally the default, but you can also go to Advanced and see all the properties for the item. If you change your view to Input, you'll see a list of the properties that are called Input Properties. If I choose an item like an assembly that has sub-items like parts, when I go to Properties and choose Input, I will see the properties for the parent item and all the children items, in this case called parts. Coming back to my custom templates, I'll show you how to make an input property show up on the form. If I click Advanced and then check the box at the end of the row for cost each, and then uncheck the box for the property of color and go to the form, I'll now see cost each on the form and not color. If I go back to Advanced and click Form Layout, I can choose how my form looks. You can also find the Form Layout button on the toolbar in PlanSwift. This is another powerful way to modify your items and templates. The templates that I've created in this example are just basic takeoff items. We can build more powerful templates if we add parts to them. I'll go to my Sample Parts tab and show you how these can be broken down into material, equipment, labor, and subcontract parts. For material parts, we've organized them into divisions. Expanding gypsum board, I can see drywall parts that work for area, count, and linear takeoffs. They can also inherit quantities from the parent and be run on a manual quantity. These are specialized material parts. We also have labor parts. Inherit quantity from parent could mean a labor part is a child part to a material part. Labor parts and material parts use different icons to make them stand out when used inside of an assembly. An assembly is a powerful template that combines takeoff and parts. Now that I've built my custom templates, I'll go back to the Home tab to show you how to launch them when I'm doing a new job. The green button is the Launch button. It launches the properties of the template. The Launch button only works for takeoff items. You won't see a launch button for material, labor, equipment, or subcontract parts. Whenever you use the Launch button from the Templates window, you are adding an entirely new item to your current job or bid. Next, we'll show how to use parts. If I click the drop-down menu for the templates, I'll choose Sample Parts, and I'll navigate to the Material Parts folder, and I'll choose from Division 9.2, Drywall for Linear Takeoffs, because I've measured with the linear item. Next, I'll pick the part that I want to add to my wall. To add a part, you drag and drop. When you're over the wall, you'll see a flag that says Add the Drywall Part. When you release your mouse, you'll see the properties, and it will show the input view by default. From the input view, I can modify property values. I'll add $13 to cost each and click OK. From the Estimating tab, I can see that the material part has been added as a sub-item to the linear takeoff item that we labeled drywall. The drywall part is 4x12 sheets and has a calculated value of 5 each. With my cost each of $13 and my markup of 20%, each sheet is $15.60 for my total price of $78. This is just a quick example of what you can do with templates, parts, and assemblies. We highly recommend you purchase and schedule some one-on-one training to learn more.